So I got up to leave the hall, thinking I'd go and smoke some bald drug... Wait. So I got up to leave the hall, thinking I'd go and smoke some bald drugs in the locker room while no one was there. Bald drugs. Bald drugs. Bald drugs. The English language does not work this way. Cigarette with a haircut and a shave. That would explain a lot, Knux. So after smoking her bald drugs, as I waked over to the exit, I couldn't help but notice the hard, pale guy's musky eyes as they met mine. I locked away hurriedly. What, she put herself in a locker? I smocked dope in the locker room for a bit, then I wandered to my next class. I bumped into someone in the corridor, and my box fell everywhere. Frick! Frick! WTF! I screamed loudly. Watch where you're freaking going, you asshole. I have anger problems. Oh, really? I couldn't tell. I'm so sorry, he said in a voice like wet heaven. Squick alert. Please forgive me, my lady. It was the hard, pale guy. Chapter 2. Edward. Oh, fuck. The anger faded from my sapphire eyes. Whatever, I said sweatily. I didn't mean to yell and beride. Wait.
What? Right.
Is she propositioning him? Thou art too beautiful for that, he said, and for once I didn't feel like cock-dropping the guy for paying me a compliment. Instead, I just smiled. I'm Edward Cullen, he murmured. Who are thee? I can't read this. I'm not even trying to be funny at this point. I genuinely can't read this. Iana. Oh, fuck it. I'm just going to call her Dave. Dave Lauren. But you can call me Tiana or maybe Tia, I said, feeling shy at the way he was looking at me. I had seen that look in so many male eyes, but never quite as intense or sexy. His eyes burned like hot gold velvet in the midday sun, like phoenix feathers and rainbows so gold and magical. Thou reminds me of bygone times, he said, carefully retching out a shaking hand and brushing my cheek. Thy face is like an old painting. Thou is exceptional. Dude, you do know that some old paintings kind of can decay and look a little bit crappy. Just, throwing that out there. You're not so shanky yourself, but I couldn't help but noticing that you have a freaking GF, you ass. Wait, she's got a guardian force? Is she gonna pull Doom Train on her asses? Fuck, this girl's badass.
You just said that.
I know. I saw Oo with her in the cafeteria. Then I noticed his hand hard with my long black nails. Wait.
What?
I notched his hand hard with my long black nails. I don't even know what that is meant to mean. Did thee notice me then? He purred with a sly grin. I was up against the wall with his face right close to me. He wanted to sex me, I could tell. And suddenly he was kissing me. I felt like my slim jeans would break in half and my heart expanded like a big balloon. I felt his hand sliding softly down my neck and underneath my top. He stroked my breasts for a few minutes. Oh, God.
Here comes the man carrot.
And his man carrot standing in action and hard as a rock against my legs. Ugh. And then he ripped my top and pulled it off me and doped it on the floor. We made out for 10 minutes and he tried to take off my bra, but I pushed him away suddenly, thinking, WTF, Tia? Are you just going to let this total stranger take your cloths off in school where anyone could see you? I never let a guy kiss me or touch me, and suddenly I was letting this cheating sicko with a freaking GF grope me just 'cause he was uber hard and sexy, hair and cold as death. Wait. But okay, so, okay, I get she would be attracted to a guy she finds hot. I get that she might find hair sexy. But cold as death? Dude? Dave? Come on, girl. I was acting like a biatch and a slut, and suddenly I was very ashamed of my actions. You should be, Dave. Bastard! Never touch me again, I gasped. If thou thinks thou can keep thou hands of me, he answered all smug, and I couldn't believe how he had made me feel so angry and so aroused at the same time. At that moment, I'd never hated any boy more in my whole life, and the worst part of it was he was so freaking hot. I was totally creaming my panties. Oh God! Too much information, Dave! And he knew it! This was horrible. I felt disguised with myself and turned to leave. Ah, she's a spy. Wait, I need to speak to thee. I know your secret, Tia, he said in a quiet voice, gassing into my eyes. Oh God, the mental image! Yeah, so there's a drinking game going on. Yeah, I finished my drink. I'm a chapter and a half in and I'm finished. I need to get another drink. No, fucking, I'm just going to continue. Who? So while... So after he gasses into her eyes, oh God. You're one of my kind. Who made thee? Are you part of a coven or art thou own? What is said sharply? Dude, you're insane and you freaking smell. He didn't really smell, but I didn't know what else to say. Thy a campire, Tia, a vampire. Oh, well. Hold on a minute. I need to make a mental note to myself to call to you. This is going to be my new retort to Twihards. The Campire. Jay, I want you to copyright campire.com.
Okay.
Brilliant. But I can't read thou mind. I thought Bella was the only one, but thou art. What does all this mean? He punched the wall with his buckley fist and shouted suddenly furious, and his eyes flickered red. I schlepped him hard across the face and tried to leave, but he caught my waist. Ugh. Okay, I'm kind of a pervert, and even I would never touch another girl's waist.
A creep.
Yeah, and for those who can't see the spelling, this is the alternate waist.
Yeah, it is.
The unsexy waist. And as I struggled and tried to hit him again, he caught my hand in midair and hammed me against the wall, where his hand had already made a huge dint in the wall. His face was bright and right heavy in mine. My knee came up. I'm sorry, I just saw the sentence I'm going to read next. My knee came up hard against his massive throbbing giggle stick. My knee came up hard against my knee came up hard against his massive throbbing giggle stick. Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. It's physically hurting me to laugh now. Oh god. I'm gonna rename. I'm gonna officially name it. I'm officially naming my penis that. And,
Giggle stick.
yeah, no, massive throbbing giggle stick. Fuck. God. Okay, Jay, you read the rest of that paragraph. I just can't do it.
Okay. My knee came up hard against his massive throbbing giggle stick between his legs, and he dropped over in pain. I broke free and goaded my books and started rugging away
Okay.
Edward Hand finished with me.
Oh god, that sounds bad. Edward Hand finished with me. Ugh. It sounds like finger rape. Okay, Knux, can we not mention the giggle stick again?
Yes.
He screamed after me, tearing his shirt off himself in fury and throwing it over my eyes. Wow, that dude's got amazing accuracy. I lost my sight and was behind me breathing into my ears. Have we got a rape alarm we can use? I'm sorry, Tia, he whimpered sadly, picking me off the floor and gazing mutely into my eyes. I didn't mean to rut thee. I'm so contemptuous. I apologise. This is just so weird.
No kidding.
You're so frickin' weird, you mean? I snaped whitely as he lay on the floor so hot and crying with his shirt off, with his pippling body. I'm not even going to call it out. I wanted to forgive him for calling me a vampire. Vampire? I'd heard that one before from preppy losers asking if I sleep in a coffin and suck blood like Let's Sat, just because I like eyeliner and listen to Linkin Park, and making fun of me and trying to force me against the wall and maybe plunder my crevices. Jay, you officially have to use that to define sex now. Plunder my crevices.
I will. Don't worry.
Jay, I want to plunder your crevices with my massive throbbing giggle stick.